What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're doing the next video in my Burnout 3 Takedown series. After last week's video where I talked about how stupid that Formula 1 GP is, I'm going to crash into stuff to make up for all of that. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Hoping to get there by the end of the year. As of right now, 9% of my viewers are subbed, so I'd love to get that number up. I'll stop asking once I get there. Yeah, we were on Market Crash. We were doing a crash mode. This is redeeming this game for me because I really hated last week's video and 3 weeks ago. I'm going to keep doing that, but I have to take a break every 2 weeks or a week or whatever because I cannot deal with that US circuit racer crap for week after week. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. So, yeah, we are going to be using the I don't know if you know what this car is. It looks kind of like an Alfa Romeo, but who knows. So yeah, we're on Market Crash. I'm just going to drive straight through the road there. I'm going to pick this way. That's I think that was a bronze. I'm going to go right into this, explode, see if I can land. Apparently I stunted my ability to move forward. I don't even know how that happened, but let's try to explode. Let's try to get over all this crap and get that 4 times. We did not get the 4 times. But yeah, no, I mean, I love this game. I think it's a great game, but yeah, there's some stupid stuff in this game, which I will talk about in more detail during my review of this game because I have a lot I will say at that time, and you'll see it all because it's all on the channel. It's kind of the point. But I just think it's crazy that they came up with using Formula 1 race cars on city streets. I don't think that makes any sense. And yet they were like, you know, this is what we need to do. Let's put it like this. Let's make it this way. This seems like a completely logical thing to do. And we're all going, yeah, no, it's not. It's not logical to do that. Why are we doing this? So who knows? I don't know what they were thinking. It's very dumb. I want that tanker to explode. But crash mode's great. It feels like they really thought through crash mode. It feels like they thought through road rage. It feels like they thought through a lot of stuff. But then you have these random things that I'm like, what? They clearly were just padding some stats. Because they were like the GP is like, why are Grand Prix in this game? Why is there a desire to win like that in this game? Like, it shouldn't be. This game is too crashy and destructive for that to make any sort of sense. I don't know what happened there, but they were thinking that's a good idea. Everyone else is looking at it like, no, it most certainly is not. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did it. I don't know why they thought Grand Prix was a good idea. I don't know why they thought the burning lap. Well, the burning lap's fine, I think. I'm going to actually restart it again. The burning lap is fine. It just shouldn't be in the game too much. And it really isn't. And face-off is not that great either. But, you know, because again, face-off is just Eliminator, but with less fun. But, like, the GP is still not even that bad. I've done the Grand Prix and had a good time with them in the past. It's just, why are we using a Formula 1 race car on city streets? Why are we drifting a Formula 1 race car? Like, the first corner of that is complete and utter chaos. It's so obvious that they were just like, we don't know what we're doing. Let's just, like, put something in the game quickly. And so you see it, and you're like, I can't unsee this now. I can't unsee, like, the rushed nature of this. Why did they put this in the game? And I don't know the answer to that. Someday I don't know. I don't know why they thought, you know what we need to do? We need to make this game completely randomized. Like, again, this part is random, but it's so short and fun that it doesn't matter. Like, and it's not really that random. It's like, there really is a very tight physics mechanic of this game. So that if you do almost the same thing every single time, stuff changes very subtly every single time. That does happen, and it's pretty cool. So what I think I would have a problem with is, I'm trying to stick next to this tanker so when I explode it actually blows it up. That's what I'm trying to do. And I don't think I did that great of a job with it. Let's see if I can just bump it. Will that make it explode? I'm on fire. No? Okay. But yeah, I just think I wonder, I don't know what they were thinking with some of that stuff. It just seems like there was a rushed end to this game where they were like, oh no, we need to pad it out, but it's got so much content. So I think I'm just surprised that they were like, you know what we need to do? We need to do Formula 1 race cars. You know what else we need to do? We need to put those Formula 1 race cars in the city. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to make this game like the biggest randomized grind ever. Let's do it. And it's like, no, no, it should not be completely random like that. That's not enjoyable at all. If you do that, people are just going to get pissed off, which is what happens to me over and over and over again when I play this game now. When I do the GP, when I do crash mode, it's fine. Because again, even though this is super random, it is so quick. It's like every round is like less than a minute. So like you don't feel like this heaviness of losing. Like when you lose a Grand Prix when you've been driving it for 15 minutes and then you get screwed by a stupid randomized car placement, you're like, yeah, is this even worth it? Is this even worth my time? I don't know. And so like that's kind of where I'm at with. I'm going to continue to. I mean, it's a mini series now. That's where we're at this point. We have part 1 and 2 at this point. So we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep going. We're going to eventually beat it, and we're going to have like a lot. It's going to take a while. I think it's going to take a long time. And I don't know if I can save it mid lobby or whatever, but I do plan on trying to do it all in one sitting. But if I don't, then I'm fine with that as long as I beat it. So trying to impact myself to the side there, but it's not really turning at all. And then I get knocked. Okay, let's restart. But crash mode is fun. Road rage, very fun. Like the modes that like showcase kind of what they were, the talent that they did by making this game. Because like pretty sure Grand Prix were in earlier, Burnouts too. That's like all Burnout 1 was like a Grand Prix. So like they clearly like knew what they were doing with that. But I think that it's just the Formula 1 car that I think just ruins it for me. I'm like, I don't understand why we're doing this. Why are we using a Formula 1 race car? I'm trying to keep myself right next to the gas tanker. Those guys go really far. Goodness. How that didn't just blow that dude up is kind of shocking to me. No, I want that tanker to explode. And if I can't do that, then I won't. But I'm also going to try new routes because there's 2 other routes. 3 routes total on this one, so I might as well try the other ones. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't mean to rail on this game. I do like this game. I think it's just like, I don't know, you can tell when the difficulty ramps up to the point of just absolute insanity, and you're like, what are we supposed to do? Like, how are we supposed to even remotely come close to beating that circuit, like the Grand Prix? Like, how would we ever get that done? There's like no way we would ever do that. Like, let me see if I can explode up into that, and maybe I can come back across here. No, I also didn't get the 4 times. I didn't even realize that. But no, I do like this game. I think it's a very fun game. I have a good time with it. I enjoy it. I think it's just, you gotta have something to complain about. A game, to me, it's very hard to call a game completely perfect. I just don't think that's ever possible, and so there should be something that they strive for, and I think they do, because Burnout Revenge is like way better than this game in pretty much every way. But this game is a great, fantastic stepping stone to get to where we needed to be to get Burnout Revenge, and then yeah, eventually the Burnout series kind of just like, I don't know why the Burnout series kind of fell away. It totally did though. I don't know what happened with that. But it does feel like the Burnout Revenge, after Burnout Revenge, I don't even know what happened. You know, like it just feels like they had it. They had the formula for it. I mean, Burnout, I think it's called Paradise, which is the one that's open world. Like, that's not a bad idea. But again, it feels like, I think EA is publisher of these, because this is Criterion Games. So it just feels like all these companies just misuse great talent. I feel like Criterion is a great company, but then I don't really see what they do anymore. I'm like, what do they make? I haven't heard of Criterion doing anything in like kind of a while. So I'm like, what do y'all do all day? Like, if they're not making a new Burnout game, what are they making? I don't actually know. Like, I have no clue. But they're doing something. I mean, and that's what I mean, all these publishers seem like they just waste these good, talented people. Like, these people made Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge back-to-back years. Like, how did that, I mean, obviously games were a lot easier to make back then, but I'm like, how did they even do that? How did they make Burnout 3 in 2004 and then Burnout Revenge in 2005? How did they do that? Like, I couldn't even imagine a company doing something like that now. Like, it just seems impossible. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think about all that. I mean, I'm impressed with Criterion for what they did, and I think that it's worth acknowledging that they're amazing at what they did with these two games alone. And then I mean, Burnout Paradise seems good, but then there's like they went mobile. That's really dumb. When companies go mobile, you're just like, why? Why would you do this? Why would you go mobile? Like, it just ruins everything. So, and that's probably not their fault. It's probably EA that said, you're gonna go mobile now. And so then they had like all those Burnout games that were on like the phone or whatever, like Crash Mode or whatever, Crash Breaker or whatever they called it. And like, all right, that's not terrible, but then you're just kind of like, why did you do this? You had like a company that was making gold games on console. Why would you change that? I don't know. All this, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. I have no idea. I mean, most people at Criterion probably are just trying to keep their jobs, so they don't say anything. Why would they say anything? You know, but the audience is going, yeah, I miss a Burnout game that's on a console. I miss that. And I'm like, they probably do too. Who knows? But thank you all so much for watching. Got this done. Hope you have a great day. We'll eventually come back. I think next week we'll try again on the stupid US Circuit Racer. We'll see how it goes. All right. Peace.